Next, bam fam, book a meeting from a meeting. Stop leaving leads in no man's land. This is super powerful. This is gonna solve your follow-up thing by 80%. Still follow up with leads, like at least for 7 days as we talked about, but this is gonna help you a lot. Which is the rule is that you always book the next meeting while you have the live call. Don't email a proposal or message them and ask them to schedule later. The process: set call, collect info, set close call, present the proposal on the close call. If they don't close, book the next close call before you hang up. Why it matters. We'll circle back offline or I'll message you. Creates guaranteed drop-offs between calls and is a waste of time. If you can't book a call while they are talking to you, you won't book it later via text and email. Book now while pain is highest and freshest. Later, the problem is in the rear view and conversion drops. Being non-committed about the next appointment itself is an objection. Handle it live, okay? So if you are talking to someone and they tell you, I'm gonna get back to you, and you try to handle the objections and you couldn't, don't say, cool, message me, right? Either keep like having the conversation until they tell you the real reason why they are not joining, or say, okay, you actually genuinely need to, let's say, move the money around to join, right? So you want to like message me later. Great, how much time do you need? You need just a day to message your bank? Why? Why you can't call them today? Today you can? Okay, see you at 8 p.m. today. You book a call, okay, I send the invite, I'll see you on the 8 p.m. Sure, we'll get it done. Oh, you can't? Okay, tomorrow? Tomorrow, okay, let me pull my calendar. Let's see where I am available and where you are available, so we don't have to chase each other via text or vice versa. Okay, I'll be available for you tomorrow at 8 p.m. So that you're still positioning yourself as you are not desperate, obviously, and you are booking a call. Because if you can't convince someone to book a call with you on a call when they need to think about it or other logistical things, they are not gonna buy later. You are live with them, you spend time with them, persuade them to book a call, say, worst case, you won't join that call and you let me know and cancel earlier because I don't have time to do back and forth. Best case, you'll join, I'll leave the spot for you and we'll get started. Again, this is the last resort when you try to handle the objections. If someone says, I'm gonna think about it, don't let them go, right? Say, hey, what do you need to think about all of this? We will go through objection handling as well. But if you have to kind of agree that you are gonna reconnect later, already agree on the time and get yes from them there. Because later you are not going to be able to do that. Call preparation, this is underrated as well. Notes and greatest hits proof stack. A. Call notes, qualify and sound informed. Capture the relevant information needed to make a purchasing decision so you sound like you understand their business and situation. B. Build a greatest hits library. Identify content and testimonials that always convert. Keep a list and send bullets like links to prospects before they talk to you. So if you do sales calls, let's say, and people reference testimonials that they liked, make sure that you send these testimonials to all of prospects. So now everyone is gonna be first to watch it. That like naturally when people do, these people are warmer. Identify these testimonials and send them to all the leads. Okay. Capture the relevant information needed to make a purchasing decision. So it'll sound like you understand their business situation, personal situation. So like let's say if you are B2B, you're selling to businesses. Like check their business, check their social media profiles. So when you show up on a call, you can already say, hey, I saw this thing. So you sound more professional. Like, hi Ben, I saw that you want to grow your YouTube to get more leads. I checked your YouTube channel. You post about 2 times a week. I see that your videos are very good. I liked your hooks really. You do this and this. And in your application, you said that you want to get more calls and for that you want to improve your packaging for YouTube. I agree. I think your thumbnails titles, we can improve them. We're going to discuss it today, but super excited to do that. Boom. How much more professional are you sounding? Because you did your homework, right? If you are in a niche where people gave you the information about their, like, I don't know, diet, right? Or like their fitness goals, and you check their social media, and then you can say personalized things like, hey, I checked your diet plan, or I checked this thing, okay, this is what it feels like you're struggling, or like literally just repeating what they told you in the application is gonna work. In the application they said, I want to lose weight, I can't because I'm overeating. Hey, welcome, I noticed that you have this, you told me that you are overeating, right? So you want to finally solve this problem to lose weight. We're going to discuss it today. So you sound more like you actually cared, you looked at who that is, okay? Greatest hits library we discussed, identify the assets, videos, testimonials that always work and make sure that everyone watches them. Match proof to expected objections. If you expect a specific objection, send one piece of content that addresses the objection, send one testimonial from someone who had the objection and bought anyway. So if you, on the application, you see that someone says, hey, like I really want to grow on YouTube, but I don't think I have time. Find a testimonial if you have it from a client that said, oh, I didn't think I have time on YouTube, but then I worked with Tarot and I grew my YouTube and I have the time, I had time, I just couldn't prioritize it, I had to say no to other things. If you send this testimonial to someone in advance, before when they watch it and they book a call, when they show up to the call, it's gonna be more likely that you'll have a sell. Minimum of fatigue preparation, what actually needs to happen. Prep night before or morning of, look up calls, predict likely objections, find one piece of content and one piece of proof that matches the avatar. Okay? That's the summary. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.